Copyright.
Yeah.
We do not own rights to this music.
We don't own the rights. Can't understand why I last so long. Come on, man. I'm gonna stop it there because we don't own the music. But y'all know why I'm playing it though. Because the EAGLES Eagles made it to the Super Bowl. You feel me? Let me just get my team out the way because there's other pressing news that we need to get into today. I predicted our record perfectly. I said 14-3. I meant that 14-3. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not no liar. I did not think we was gonna make it to the Super Bowl at first, but once everything just fell into place, We don't even need to talk about that NFC Championship game because I mean, it was over after the first play when Saquon scored. You feel me? We just a week away from the big game, the bowl. You feel me? So, I believe I'm standing on it, and I'm gonna say it. I am nervous, but I think we're gonna win. I'm not gonna give y'all no score, but I think we're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have a parade on Broad Street. You know what I'm saying? So, get ready. Shout out to Nick Sirianni. I was trying to fire him. I wanted him fired. He came through, took us to a Super Bowl. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. I questioned him a lot this year. He taking us to a Super Bowl. Who else I got? That was pretty much it. Them two was the two people that I really wanted to, get their act together. But they got it together. We're going to the chip. Shout out to our savior and Saquon we trust. Because if we didn't have Saquon, we would not be here. I don't care what any of y'all talking about. If it wasn't for Saquon, we would not be here. And then if we really going to get deeper, if it wasn't for that offensive line, we wouldn't be here. So, and that number one defense, shout out to Vic Fangio, our defensive coordinator. He gonna take us all the way. You feel me? So I'm gonna be sad as hell if we don't get it done. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm saying I'm happy that, we get a chance. This our second Super Bowl in 3 years, our third Super Bowl in 8 years. So now we just need to just take it home. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to win, I think we're going to need to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field because that's how we lost last time. We scored too quick. And then at the end, our defense failed us. So we need to do what got us here, run the ball, and then, everything else should fall into play. So go Eagles, go Birds, Saquon, carry us to the bowl, you feel me? And it's on your birthday too. Do your thing. That's the greatest birthday present you can have. You feel me? So go Birds.
16 carriages. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unc and CP Podcast, man. Listen, man. We like y'all.
Blow the whistle. Come on, bro. We out here. Shout out to Gilly. Shout out to Gilly, y'all.
Man, listen. I got a song I want to play. Just a little bit. We do not own the copyrights to the song. But
bro, what you just got to do with anything, bro? Good boy, bro.
Listen. Alright, that's it, because we don't have the rights to that song. Listen, man. What's going on, bro? I want to start this podcast off outside of that our prayers and condolences go out to all the families involved with the plane, the helicopter crash that happened on the 28th in D.C. And just the other day, Friday the 31st, right in our hometown, our city, Philadelphia. Prayers to all the condolences to all the families involved. Plane crash that happened on Cottman Avenue around 6-something in the evening. Just prayers and condolences to everybody involved. People, houses that caught on fire, plane parts flying through. Also to one of my Instagram followers, I'm not gonna say her name, but her little cousin is fighting for his life. Apparently, he got hit in the head with one of the airplane parts. So prayers and condolences to everybody involved. Prayers and condolences. I just got the news about an hour ago that a plane caught on fire about to take off for Houston at one of these airlines in the States. Luckily, it didn't take off. I don't know what to tell people, but to pray, believe, and just try to be more alert and aware of your surroundings wherever you're going, man. It's scary times that we in right now, unfortunately. And I ain't gonna speak on the other guy. That's the face of the United States, but just pray, man. Shit is scary out here, really scary, for real. But outside of that, these last 48 hours, 24 hours been interesting, man. It's been a lot of breaking news. Kanye West is back on Twitter. Beyonce announced Carter, what is it? Cowboy Carter tour. So there go. Fellas, if you're in a relationship, they go get tax refund. Go and get them tickets to present it to her on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up. Try something different. I don't know, throw up in hair, spin her around or something. Try to get a pussy through the sunroof or something. I don't know. Try something different. Take her somewhere that she ain't been before. Try something different type shit. And I guess the Grammys is tonight. Breaking news with that day, Chris Brown will be part of the Quincy Jones tribute. He will be performing. They saying apparently he's gonna be doing the Michael Jackson stuff. So they said this last time he's supposed to do the whole Michael Jackson tribute. So we're gonna see if they stick to it or they gonna cancel at the last second. Shout out to Chris Breezy. Go. Think it might be time to have another conversation about him soon if he put out another classic project. The next album. What else happened in the last 48 hours, 24 hours? Well, listen. It started with sports. From the NFL to the NBA. Congrats to all the Eagles fans out there. I'll start there. Like I told all y'all last weekend, 2 weekends ago, wise man once said, job not finished. So, and again, if y'all got to beat Vegas, y'all got to beat the referees, you got to beat the Chiefs. So, rather, who knows? I do believe this time y'all will get it done. Don't pull Baltimore, what they did 2 years ago against the Chiefs. They was having success running the ball, and they stopped running the ball. So Nick Sirianni, you see this, please don't not do that. I do have arguably the best offensive line in football. I think the first place should start with a play action. That's just my suggestion. I think Andy Reid gonna focus a lot on the run, stopping the run. From the NFL to the NBA. About midnight last night, East Coast time. Sitting here in my room watching season 2 of Night Angel. Good season, by the way. I'm looking forward to season 3 on Netflix. Phone was blowing up. Sports check blowing up. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Watching my show. And one of the Hop, shout out to Hop, he called me. Said, bro, you check your phone. Like, did I wake you up? I said, no, I'm up. What's good? You alright? Thought something happened. Hop don't usually call. Sat there and told me that the Lakers just traded Anthony Davis for Luka Dončić. Or the Dallas Mavericks was trading Luka Dončić to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and first round pick. Didn't believe it. Nobody really was believing it, but Shams did report it. And he was not hacked. This was real news. Apparently this happened in the last 48 hours or right after the next game. They said LeBron didn't know anything of it. He got the news when he was having dinner with his family in New York. I kind of believe it. I really kind of don't believe it. There's no way that something like that happens and, the face of the league does not know that's about to happen or approve of it. as a Laker fan all my life, last over I think 15 years ago, or I think my math is right. 2008, was that 15 years ago? My math correct? No. Well, back in 2008, on February 1st, we traded Kwame Brown for Paul Gasol. 17 years ago, we traded Kwame Brown for Paul Gasol from Memphis to the Lakers, and we went on 3 NBA Finals runs and won 2 out of the 3. Shout out to Paul Gasol, Laker legend. And last night we got a 25-year-old superstar. Still, is he just now entering his prime, or he not even in his prime yet, right? 25 years old. Listen, I don't really know to be excited. I'm excited because of who we got, and we didn't give up much, really. It really was AD for Luka Dončić. We got Luka, we got Markieff back, we got Max Kleber. 2 forwards, basically, 6'9" forwards. I think Max Kleber is 6'10" with sneakers on. That can stretch the floor and shoot the ball. I guess now we will put Dorian Finney-Smith into the starting lineup because we gotta help Luka on the defensive end. He does get picked on a lot. I would like Luka Dončić to cut the complaining down in half when it comes to him not getting calls. I had an issue with him with that in Dallas. I'm hoping he picks up a lot from LeBron this last year because I'm speculating. Chris Haynes said that LeBron is happy. He's not upset with this. Anthony Davis is satisfied with what just happened. I was saying last night that we probably was going to trade LeBron and Golden State and get some pieces, start to rebuild even faster, or send him back to Cleveland. But apparently LeBron is staying put after the trade deadline. So, but it's being reported we still in the mix to get a center and a couple wings that could guard on the perimeter, which we need. LeBron is 40 and can still sit in the chair at time on that and the defensive end of the floor, but you don't want him doing too much. Now we got a 6'10" point guard. Dallas reported he's apparently 270. I don't know. The last year and a half, Luka has looked a lot slimmer since Jason Kidd got there. Jason Kidd did look very pissed off today in the media interview. He didn't know nothing about it. Dallas GM answered 3 questions and then walked out. I love Jason Kidd to answer the rest. Apparently Jason Kidd didn't know nothing about nothing. Apparently nobody knew nothing about nothing. But I'm shocked we went from about to get Capella and Bogdanović from Atlanta to AD to Dallas for Luka Dončić. We still got other picks and a few first-round picks we can use to make something happen to go get some players. A center, need a big. We definitely need a big now. I ain't gonna lie. I like the Kyrie, Klay Thompson, and Anthony Davis back at the 4 over there in Dallas. I would take it as they will make a run and get at least try to get the 6th seed. Phoenix need to be breaking that up. Pat Riley.
Save the Lakers.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm just. Deadline is Thursday, February 6th, right? Deadline is Thursday. I gotta see what else. They say we're not done. I don't know. I would be shocked if we called Pat Riley and tried to get Jimmy Butler. That would help defensively. I don't know about offensively because he can't really stretch the floor like that. We don't know if he, I don't really want to pay Jimmy next summer either. Can we go get Cam Johnson and Nick Claxton from Brooklyn? I like that. Cam Johnson is 6'9". He can guard. He can shoot. He could do stuff for himself a little bit. Nick Claxton is going to run the floor. Great win by us last night, being the Knicks. Very good win. We 8-10, 8 out of 10 our last 10 games. 5th seed. I gotta see what the Lakers gonna do. We definitely need to go and get a center. Need another 3-and-D. Hopefully we get 2 more 3-and-D wings. I don't know. I don't know what team really got Cam Johnson in Brooklyn. Do Ben Simmons fix stuff for us? That's too many. That's 3 people that need the ball in their hands, so that wouldn't make sense unless he's coming off the bench. But he don't spread the floor. I like the Bodon and Capella thing. If we could get them 2 from Atlanta, Trae Young, I don't know what you're doing. De'Aaron Fox, I'm surprised he's not traded yet to San Antonio where you want to go. I'm trying to think who really got. It's not too many teams I really see that got the wings to go and. I'm trying to think, man. OKC ain't giving up Lou Dort. Do the Lakers try and get Zach LaVine and Vucevic from Chicago? They don't really. That's another player that need the ball in his hand. I'm really sitting here thinking. I can't think of a team that really got what we need besides the Hawks with Capella and Bogdanovich, who can shoot. He gonna play some defense. He's 6'4", 6'5", I believe. He not undersized at the 2 spot. I'm trying to think. Do we call Charlotte and try to get Miles Bridges and put him out there? Rob, you did your big one, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Really, ain't too many. I don't even know who, somebody we could pick up off the little what's the shit called? But not is it free? Not free agency. That we get to sign. What's the shit called again?
What, buyout?
Buyout. Yeah, I don't know the buyout market.
PJ Tucker.
Man, he old as shit now. PJ down biblos all the time, smoke a hookah. I don't know if PJ Tucker stays his ass where he at. But he just got traded to Utah. Max Kessler from Utah, Jordan Clarkson, Kessler as a center. That works. Is Indiana willing to give us Miles Turner and somebody else over there to, I don't know. We got to see what we're going to do. If y'all going for a rebuild and y'all want to drop from the 5th seed to the play-in to out of the play-in to get a high draft pick, cool, but I gotta do something, man. But Laker Nation, this is shocking news, man. I feel like right now Dallas got the better end of the deal right now, the way they are constructed. I'm hoping Luka turns into a real different, his leadership, his mindset, everything, how he goes about the game. Hope he's about to grow up faster, because nobody knows how much longer we got with LeBron. This might be Bron. Might be Bron last year. It just might be. So, yeah. So I got, man. I'm excited and a little bit. I don't know. Let's see what else we want to do.
Honestly, first let me say the Mavs want to trade. Because I think the Mavs have been in win now mode since they got Kyrie. They've been trying to win a championship. That was the reason they took the chance on getting Kyrie from Brooklyn. So they want to trade that they still trying to win a championship. I feel like the Lakers. I think the
trade going forward.
I think the Lakers want to trade in the future, depending on what they can put around Luka. If they can put some stuff around Luka,
get Giannis in the off season.
I don't know what y'all gonna do, but if y'all can get some stuff to put around Luka to help him win, then I think y'all will win the trade in the long run. I think it's very surprising that LeBron didn't know about the deal, and I think it's even more surprising that LeBron's okay with the deal.
Yeah,
It gotta been
something happened behind the scenes.
Something happened. Like I think probably Brian just got tired of AD not taking the mantle. Like this year, this was he was definitely on his way because he was like that first 3 months, he was looking like the MVP of the league. AD. But I mean that's what 5 years together now, 6 years. And he finally taking it. Pause. So for me, like I think that's the more surprising thing that LeBron is okay with it. Even though Luka is his favorite player.
He said he wanted to play with Luka.
He said he wanted to play with Luka for a long time. You still had Anthony Davis, and he was in the 5th seed. It's not like y'all in the play-in, y'all in the back of the play-in. Y'all in the 5th seed. So you know that's a little strange to me, but and I think I really, like I said, I really am intrigued on what you guys will do as far as who y'all gonna put around Luka, because the way Luka is right now, the way he plays right now, he does not play championship basketball.
Nope.
He doesn't play championship basketball, and so he's very ISO-minded on the offensive end, and he can dish.
He'll get you 12 assists.
He can dish, but him passing the ball is because the ball is stuck in his hands, and he make a play. You feel me? He's not really. He's what did James Harden say? I'm the system. Luka is the system. He's not a system player. He is the system. And then you got him paired up with LeBron, who's been every system he's been in since he's been in the league. So that's going to be an adjustment for LeBron, because I know that LeBron, even though I know LeBron like him, LeBron is going to give him every chance in the world for him to be the best player he can be. Now, what if that shit don't work? Now Brian going to feel like, all right, I got to take over now. And he got to start doing, he got to start being the LeBron that we all know. The whole point, I think, for Luka to be there is for LeBron to just ease himself into retirement.
And to really give him the keys to not just the Lakers organization, but I think Luka got the keys to the organization right now. Honestly, LeBron is just he's the elder statement. Yeah, he's the elder statement. So
he's in transition.
This is LeBron teaching Luka how to be a leader on and off the court. I do believe Luka is somebody we've seen over it's been 6 years. He plays hard majority on one end of the floor. He's been in deep playoff runs by himself.
I don't think he played hard on the offensive end.
I think it's just easy.
I just think he's just dominant.
That dominant.
You can't do nothing with him. Everything is just easy with
him. He's gonna always play at his own pace. He see the floor just as well than LeBron. He's gonna make the right play. He could shoot it. His shooting has gotten better over the last few years from the arc. He got a mid-range game. He gets to the post. He got the lob. So
all that, he's not a championship player.
Right. So I think it's a mental thing that LeBron he's there under LeBron. And I do believe he's willing to.
But with my fault, not to cut you off. But with all of that, all of those skills and talents that Luka has, what is LeBron going to teach him?
How to be a leader. Luka's he's not a leader.
He not a leader, but I think all right, so when you brought, well, not you, but when Cleveland brought Brian back to Cleveland.
I ain't bring him back.
When he came back, whatever. when he decided to come back to Cleveland, right? He was there to teach Kyrie
how to
win, and how to become a leader, right?
Kyrie didn't want that.
But
that's how they framed it.
But I think Kyrie is more of a, I don't know how to say it. Like game style, Kyrie can be a ball stopper too.
Right.
But I think Kyrie is from what it looked like. He looks like he's a better teammate than Luka.
the last few years. Right.
So it's like it's easier to teach somebody how to be a better leader if they are a good teammate. They just need to come up. Whereas Luka is a very, I don't know how to say it, because he's not a selfish player. He's a very ISO-minded player. Like everything about Luka's game is about him, and that's not always a bad thing. But that's why I think you need to have certain players around. Like I always been saying for the past 2 years, year and a half, 2 years, that I feel like Luka's best place would have been in Denver. With Joker. Because all he would have had to do was focus on offense, and he would have been with somebody who's a better leader than he is. So he could just do he could chill.
But he in that position now.
Yeah, he in that position now. But
he about to grow. I believe Luka's about to grow up really fast because he has.
I think he's gonna have to.
Yeah.
That don't mean he will. Honest to God, until y'all build a team around Luka the way y'all supposed to, all this is gonna be is a bunch of moments.
Yeah.
Luka gonna have 50-point triple doubles, 60-point triple doubles. He might have another 70-point game, but it's not gonna equal out wins. It's gonna be the same thing as it was pre-Kyrie in Dallas. He's just gonna have a whole bunch of moments. Y'all gonna be in the play unless y'all get players around.
Well, I mean,
unless y'all get players around.
He had a conference run without Kyrie. They just lost to Phoenix. Didn't beat Phoenix.
But that's what I'm saying. If y'all got people around Luka, y'all gonna win the championship. If y'all got the right pieces, because Luka is that great on offense.
25 years old.
At 25 years old. But if y'all are not gonna put the necessary pieces around him, like Dallas did, let's be real. Dallas put a great team around Luka.
They did. He messed it up by not re-signing Brunson, but
they let Brunson go, and then they put other players around. Like the team he just left was a good team, but he was out. He's been out since Christmas.
That's true.
So I just think he's that player. You have to have the right people around him in order for him to be successful.
I think that's every championship. I think that's every superstar player though.
Yes, to an extent.
Well, to an extent though, LeBron didn't know how to win until he got to Miami.
Right, but I'm saying in order for him to succeed, I'm not talking about just his mentality. Like Bron didn't have that winner's mentality. That's why he needed to go to Miami. But as far as his teammates, LeBron, of course he needed help because you don't just win without help.
Right.
But at the same time, LeBron, he can play with literally anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Luka can't.
I can't say that.
Why?
You just saw him play with another ball dominant player and go to the final.
That's because Kyrie old as shit.
Kyrie only 30.
In basketball years. Basketball years, 32. NBA basketball years, 32 is old as shit. Because it's a young man league. The 1. 2, Kyrie was on a revenge tour. 3, he wanted to prove to everybody that he could be a good teammate because of what happened in Brooklyn.
Yeah, which wasn't all his fault.
Which wasn't. Yeah. But if he would have came in with the mindset that he did when he came to Brooklyn, Kyrie wouldn't be in there. He would be in LA right now. If we being real.
Well, we screwed that up because we ain't want that money.
So at the end of the day, I'm just saying, Luka's a great player. You just got to put certain people around him in order for him to elevate. You feel me? Like I look at it like LeBron is like Patrick Mahomes. He elevates his team, right? Of course you need great players around you to win. But even if I don't have A+ players, I can still elevate everybody around me and make everybody better. Whereas Luka,
we seen Luka do that. He got to a conference finals without Kyrie.
But that's not. I'm winning. We y'all.
Yeah,
y'all are the Lakers.
I know.
I don't care about no conference.
Yeah, it's about.
Y'all care about winning.
About winning the Larry O'Brien.
Exactly. So we don't care about the.
He's here, but I'm just stating facts that what he did do when he was by himself and what he did when he got another superstar top tier player.
Exactly.
So it's there.
Just gotta hit the right pieces. That's all I'm saying. Gotta hit the right pieces around, bro. That's it.
We gonna see, man. My Luka Dončić jersey is on the way.
It should.
So
that's gonna be a weird number to be walking around with.
77. Yeah,
it's Luka.
It is, but I mean, I'm glad I ain't buy AD jersey.
That's a nasty number.
I've been upset.
No, you could have sent it back.
Yeah, I mean,
they'd have gave you an $80 jersey.
Nah, it's alright. Nah, I ain't wearing
no. They'd have gave you your money back.
Outside of that, you want to talk about this All-Star?
I'm not watching it.
Yeah, so I take them on the All-Star stuff. They need to let the players pick. I'm sorry, players and the fans should pick the 24 best players. It's nothing.
Oh, you're talking about the snubs?
The snubs, yeah. Jalen Brunson should not be a starter. Should have been LaMelo. There's no way in hell LaMelo led the East in every category, voting wise, and is not in the All-Star game. I get it.
Playing Charlotte.
I get it, but even by him playing in Charlotte, he led the East guards and everything and voting.
Starters is fan votes.
He had the most fan votes out of guards in general.
Well, then I don't
besides
know
Steph Curry.
I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened.
So apparently the coaches make the final decision.
I thought it was all fans. I thought the coaches voted on the bench.
Fans, then the final decision is made by the coaches. Cade should be, to me, Cade should be a starter out there. I understand the Cavs got the best record in the league, but it should have. If you'd have put Mobley and Donovan Mitchell into the All-Star game, cool. But Cade and LaMelo is having better seasons than Brunson, Damian Lillard. Their numbers is better than Donovan Mitchell across the board. What's the other guards in the East? That's it.
I'm not tripping because Cade made it.
I'm happy that he made it.
If he would have missed that, then I had a problem.
Out West, if y'all gonna penalize LaMelo for having a bad record, y'all should have penalized Steph Curry for having a bad record.
But he got voted by the fans. Like, yo, we gotta look at this.
LaMelo got more votes than the guards in the East across the board. I believe he had more fan votes than even Steph Curry himself. This is crazy, man. Y'all gonna penalize one player for something. Y'all should do it across the board. Penalize Steph for his team being damn near bottom in the West, fighting to get into the play-in. It's crazy, man. Like, y'all complaining about the viewership and stuff is down. Well, fans is telling y'all who they want to see, what they want to see. Do away with the dunk contest. I think y'all need to do a one-on-one tournament. Get 10 players to play one on King of the Hill for some paper. Like it's just need to do away with this All-Star game, man. It's not competitive. None of y'all want to make it competitive. It's horrible, man. Boy, David Stern probably turned over in his grave. I'm sorry, man. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'll fuck around and watch the All-Star. It's so crazy. Caitlin Carton turned down the damn to come to the All-Star weekend and do the shootout drawing with Sabrina and Steph. Yeah.
So balloting,
What happened?
50% is by the fans.
Right.
25 is by current players, and 25 is by the media.
Right.
So that right there, he wasn't getting it over no Brunson.
For the fans.
Or
no, look at his vote. Look at the actual numbers of the
his
voting,
votes.
bro. He had.
Because if you're talking about they don't got the numbers on here.
I'm reading it right here. LaMelo Ball is not an NBA All-Star in 2025. After the final 2025 All-Star rosters were announced, it completely shows why the All-Star voting system is broken. Despite Ball leading the way in fan votes, it was not enough to be either a starter or a reserve. Ball had a total of 1,908,967 fan votes.
So LaMelo was first in fan voting, third in player. Mm-hmm. He was seventh in the media. Donovan Mitchell was first by the players, second by the fans, first by the media. Jalen Brunson was second by the players, third by the fans, and 2 by the media.
That's the market. That's bullshit.
Like you talk about Cleveland. Cleveland is a small market, just like Charlotte. Yeah. One, he was first in the players. The players voted him first.
Why though?
Fans voted Donovan Mitchell second.
That's about to have me act like.
And the media said he deserved it first.
I'm about to get like Brandon Jennings over here.
LaMelo, you got it for the fans, but the fans are only 50% of your votes.
That's a big chunk.
Half of your votes was the fans, but then you came third in the player rankings, and you came in 7th in the media. You want to know why you came in 7th in the media? Because you play in Charlotte. 1 and 2.
Y'all don't get enough national TV games.
And 2, don't nobody really. The media don't like the way you play. You play like you're supposed to be in an All-Star game.
Besides LaMelo, and I don't know what y'all got against Trae Young, but y'all need to cut it out. Y'all need to cut it out, man. This is horrible. It is horrible.
Another one for Trae Young. Trae Young, 4th. The players voted him 4th. The fans 5th. And the media 6th.
What do they got against Trae Young? What's the point of an All-Star game if you don't want All-Star players? And Kyrie Irving didn't make it. And he's having a 24, 25, 40, 40, 50, 90 splits again. Like this, oh my, Adam Silver, get the fuck out the office, yo.
Kyrie Irving.
Having a career year, let me guess, last in player voting, last in fan voting.
Kyrie Irving was 4th in player, 4th in fan, 5th in the media.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. And one of them gonna get in because AD mess around, don't play in the All-Star game. I'm cool, man. NBA, y'all doing it to yourself. Y'all got more contracts.
Who would you take out for Kyrie?
AD gonna miss it, so put Kyrie in.
No,
Darius Garland should not be in the All-Star game.
He's on the East. Who would you take out for Kyrie?
I'll take Steph out. He shouldn't be in the All-Star game. If you penalizing LaMelo and them for team wins and stuff like that, Steph Curry need to be penalized.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. What?
Golden State would not even be anywhere without Steph.
I understand that, and Steph is not having an All-Star year.
Hold on.
So what are we basing the All-Star votes off? If it's numbers and team winning, LaMelo and Kyrie got Steph beat there. Well, Kyrie got Steph beat there this year. That was 8th in the West, or 7th in the West, and Steph is down there at the 12th.
I don't. To me, your team record shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
I don't think your team record.
It don't make sense. It shouldn't matter.
But
they gave Cleveland 3 All-Star spots.
But if you winning should matter though.
But like you said, your team record shouldn't matter.
But winning should matter. So you mean to tell me if you last on the joint, you should get over unless if you want a last place team, your team is the worst record in the league. Like for example, Maxey. Mm-hmm. Maxey is 6th,
should be an All-Star.
6th in the league in scoring.
He should be the starter.
The Sixers are terrible, but he should be an All-Star.
He should be a starter over Brunson.
He's balling out. But I'm not going to say Garland shouldn't make it when he's the point guard of the best team in the league. Like it's hard to say he don't deserve
All-Star things about what, because if you take away winning, what is we gonna base it off the statistics, right?
Yeah, that's the only.
All right, so LaMelo, Kyrie, Maxey are having better seasons than Steph Curry, Jalen Brunson, and Darius Garland.
You're talking about Steph. Take Steph out because he in a whole different he in a whole different conference.
LaMelo is having a better, and Cade and Maxey are having a better season than Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell across the board.
So here's my thing: when do you start rewarding winning? Like winning has to matter.
Well, you just said your record shouldn't matter, but winning gotta matter. You gotta make that's.
I think both of them can be true. Like if you're losing, right, and you're having a dominant season, you deserve to be an All-Star because you're dominant. Your individual numbers are dominant, but your team is not. That's an All-Star.
Yeah.
But if you're on a team where y'all only have 9 losses, how can I not look at you and be like, you deserve to be an All-Star too? Like, you deserve to be an all-star because you on a good-ass team. You feel me?
Mike made the All-Star game with a bad record in Chicago, right?
But was he dominant or not? Was his individual numbers dominant or not? That's my point. He deserves to be an
Melo's
all-star.
numbers is dominant. He should be an all-star. He's having a better year than the starting guards in front of him. Darius Garland and Jalen Brunson. Kyrie Irving numbers are better than Steph Curry's. He should be a starter or at least on the all-star game. De'Aaron Fox numbers is better than Steph Curry. And they was just one of the hottest, most recent teams over the last few weeks.
That's true.
After they fired their head coach.
That's true.
Shit bogus, bro. That shit corny. Get Adam Silver the fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
Nah, you can't.
Or he talking about 10-minute quarters, bro. No, I'm not. No, bro. Get him the fuck out of here, bro.
You can't do that.
It's his. Ever since he took over the league, got more money and got less nobody won't watch no more.
That ain't his fault. That's not his fault,
bro.
Nigga, it's Steph Curry's fault.
Well,
if
it
you
is
gonna be real,
fault. Everybody want to follow something that don't. Man, I'm cool.
You win. If I see you winning shooting threes, then I'm gonna start shooting threes.
Yeah, well, you gotta have the players that can make them shots.
That's absolutely
and
true.
nobody in the NBA has been able to duplicate what Golden State did during that 5-year run.
That's true.
Y'all need to stop.
That's true.
Y'all need to stop. If the Lakers could win the championship in 2020 without dominant backcourt that could shoot the hell out the ball, then the Bucks after them.
But then also,
then Denver, then Golden State, then Denver. Like, come on, man.
But also, it's about analytics too.
These fucking analytics people. I wish I could slap analytic people. I'm sorry. When it comes to that analytics shit, don't. You want to play the percentages? Cool. All right, that's fine. But these are pro players. Eventually, they're going to have a night, or they might have some nights where they doing more out the ordinary in the percentages that they really don't do well in out there on the court or in the NFL on the field. They're pro players. They're going to get better at their weaknesses. Most of them do. Like, that analytics shit is a pain in the ass. Like that. I'm sick of you. Man.
I don't think you should live and die by analytics, but I think they are useful. Like, there's no way in the world I'm guarding Draymond Green at the 3. I'm just not.
Right. But even we have seen Draymond go out there.
I don't care.
6 for 8 from 3.
I don't just like me and you got into it the other day at the gym. I'm gonna let you shoot as many times as you want to. If I lose the game because you knocked down 5 threes, then that's just what I gotta live with. I just gotta live with you. Just, you know what I mean. But I'm not gonna guard Steph Curry like that. But I'm gonna guard Draymond like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, analytics is not something you should live and die by. There's no way in the world that there's only a couple niggas that really shoot a mid-range jump shot. That's crazy.
It's beyond crazy.
That's crazy.
Beyond
that's a spot.
crazy.
That's a spot on the floor where it should be money for NBA players. But you got everybody ISOing, trying to get their boogie on, just to get a 3.
The NBA need to give the lower market teams more national and televised games as well.
Absolutely not.
If you want to lose star players and the lower market teams to bigger market teams, and then you're gonna still have the lower market teams complaining about it's not fair. So if you want these lower market teams to make more money and attract more attention to their markets, give them. You could give Charlotte. You could give OKC. You can
OKC get it.
Right. Yeah, now they don't got that.
When they win.
They got 2 more. They got 2 more games they had national this year than they had last year.
Listen, you gotta win.
They winning.
You gonna get. It's not gonna come like that. Like you're not gonna win one year, then next year you want TV 15 times, because people still want to see Steph. People still want to see LeBron.
Oh my God, man.
It's the same thing. Why do niggas want to still see LeBron?
Y'all done. When Steph and LeBron walk away, y'all are done. If y'all don't give that TV time to Anthony Edwards, who the fans want to see, if y'all don't get that TV time to the Houston Rockets over there, to them young guys that the fans want to see,
don't nobody care about the Houston Rockets.
You should. They're the 2nd seed in the West right now.
People want to see Jokic.
I don't know why you want to see Jokic. The shit is boring. Boring basketball. I'm sorry.
Winning. He's winning.
Bro, it's boring, bro.
He's winning.
Boring. I'm speaking for the casual fans. The casual fans, they want to see the highlights. They want to see the spectacular basketball. This is why NBA viewership is down across the board.
So why wouldn't you want to see Steph? If you want to see highlights of spectacular basketball, you never know when he's going to lose.
That's fine.
He's never out of the game.
Give him stuff. But after Steph and LeBron walk away and KD to a degree, y'all better get that TV time in Minnesota because the casual fans, they want to see Anthony Edwards. Y'all better get that TV time to Memphis Grizzlies because the casual fans, they want to see Ja.
Spreading it apart. Pause.
Better give something to Cade over there in Detroit. Better give something to LaMelo.
No.
This is who the casuals want to see, bro. If you want to save your viewership and prove to these people these new contracts that y'all got.
You're not going to sit here and tell me putting Detroit on TV more is going to save viewership. It's not.
The casual fans, bro, they want to see highlights. I'm telling you about teams with players that's going to give them the highlights that they want to see after LeBron and Steph walk away, bro.
Detroit is mid. Houston is a good team. They're young. Melo is lit. Melo is lit. Bro. No, because you're talking about. The casuals want to see lit
player. They want to see lit basketball. I don't want to. Joker doing a no look pass over the head, nigga. I didn't seen that already. This shit is boring, bro.
He wins.
Oh my
what
God.
Are we talking about?
All right, bro. We weren't winning. And you're gonna keep complaining why viewership is down. That's y'all podcast.
Listen, I'm trying to figure out your answer to help lower viewership to help lower viewership is to put teams who only have one good player now, and Golden State and Denver and LA and Phoenix. Yes, they have one good player, but the difference is their one player is legendary. So that one player, Jokic, LeBron, Steph, KD, those four players are legendary, all-time great players. Compared to LaMelo, who's a great player, Cade, who's a great player, but they are not legendary and their teams are trash outside of them. Who wants to see Detroit versus Charlotte? Put that on ESPN and see where the viewership going to be at, bro. You can be a casual fan.
The casual fan is going to be all right with watching that game,
bro. They're going to watch the game because they don't know nobody else.
That's in who a part of viewership, bro.
Bro,
the casual fans are the viewership, bro.
But also, you want to put on good basketball, bro.
I understand that. What good? It ain't gonna be much good basketball once the three of them four retire.
It's gonna be good basketball, bro. It's not. There's the only.
It's not gonna be.
It's not gonna be legendary players to look at. You're right. If you're trying to say that, but there's gonna be good basketball players because it's good basketball that when they don't play.
I didn't say.
You just said it's not gonna be good basketball.
To the casual fans, they want to see the crossovers, they want to see the dunks, they want to see the highlights.
So no other teams will do that.
Them same teams don't get enough TV time now. Memphis and Minnesota don't get enough TV time now. They should get a little bit more TV time.
Memphis should get more TV time. They are a good team and they have a superstar player. Minnesota should get more TV time because they have a superstar player.
Yeah, but again,
Charlotte and Detroit is not that.
I understand, but they have a deciding player that I'm speaking on behalf of casual fans. The casual fans that don't really care too much about watching the other teams because it's just good basketball being played on from both teams or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. The casual fans just want to see the players that we're naming because they're going to give them a highlight, bro. They're going to give them the top 10 ESPN moment.
How about this?
That's what I'm speaking on.
Put LaMelo on the Lakers. A team that actually matters.
Viewership is going to go through but that's the market. That's the market, though.
What I'm trying to... Nobody cares about Charlotte. Even when they were a playoff team when they were the Bobcats. Nobody is watching Charlotte. It don't matter if you are a great player, if you got tattoos, if you get all the hoes, you got nice cars like LaMelo do. That does not move anybody. Your game is good. Great. But your team is trash. Your team is trash. So even though now I'm not making this point to say he shouldn't have made an All-Star team. He should have made an All-Star team.
Was trash and Mike had
but
TV games.
Mike was a revolutionary player. Even when he was a rookie. Yeah. You keep comparing apples and oranges. That's not the same thing.
I'm not comparing. I'm just making a comparison of Chicago, who was fucking in the dump before they got Michael Jordan, and they got a legendary great player that was Mike was a highlight reel every game. So they gave them more TV time. Exactly. I'm saying to the casual fans that just want to see a highlight, whether they don't care if the team is good, great, or mid or decent, if they are a trash team, they want to see one player that's going to give them highlights. That's all I'm speaking of. I'm not comparing LaMelo to Mike. I'm comparing the Charlotte Hornets, who are a horrible team and organization, just like the Chicago Bulls was before they got Mike, and then they gave Chicago a bunch of national TV games because Mike was a highlight reel. That's what fans wanted to see, not just Larry and Magic. Then you got LaMelo over here, who's on a horrible organization team, just like Cade is on Detroit, who was on a bad organization team. But them two players are going to give you highlights. The casual fans, the viewership, they just want to see highlights. I'm not comparing the players. I'm particularly speaking on what a casual fan wants to see. Us, pure basketball fans that enjoy watching the game, whether we looking at Joker do the 10,000 over the look, no look pass to Murray or Michael Porter Jr. had from half court, we're going to enjoy it. Just like the Spurs, what Stephen A. Smith always called them, broccoli basketball team. It was boring, but it was great basketball, and they had names. That's all I'm speaking on. I'm not comparing LaMelo and Cade to Mike on Chicago. No, I'm comparing them playing for two bad teams, but they're highlight reel players that put up big numbers or may have a triple-double here and there, and they give the casual fans the purest basketball fans that we are that watch just about every game, no matter who's playing, whether it's a national TV game or it's just a regular game that if it's fucking the Sixth Maxey versus LaMelo in Philly, we want to watch it because we're purists of the game of people that just enjoy watching basketball. But I'm speaking to the casual fans. If the more casual fans that the NBA lose, the more they're going to keep complaining and trying to figure out a way to fix viewership. They just want to see highlights. That's all I'm saying.
Here's my thing. You said they just want to see highlights. If that's the case, watch highlights.
That don't help viewership.
It's not at the end of the day. If you're just trying to attract casual fans like you talking about, all they want to see is highlights, right? Every play is not a highlight. So if you dying to see somebody get banged on, go on YouTube and go on Instagram. At the end of the day, what these networks and what people want to see, majority of people, whether you're a casual or somebody like us, you want to see good basketball, regardless of who you come in to see. If you go to a Sixers game right now, the Sixers are bad. But when y'all packed that stadium out when LeBron came, he's an attraction. But you also want to see good basketball. So if I know that I want to see good basketball, I don't care that it's just LaMelo or that it's just Cade or that it's just Maxey. I want to see a good basketball game. Because you want to know why? When I go to the game, guess what? If that team getting blown out by the third quarter, guess what I'm doing? Leaving. Guess if I'm watching TV and that bad team is getting blown out by the third quarter, guess what I'm doing? Turning the channel. Because at the end of the day, everybody just wants to watch good basketball. So there's no catering to these small market teams. Why? Because they not good. We're looking at TV right now because we got the TV on just in case something pop up. We don't want to miss no trade or anything like that. On the right hand corner, what just popped up? Grizzlies versus Knicks. Two good teams that are top three in they conference. You got a superstar in Ja, and then you got the big lights in New York. That's what the NBA is missing. There's no storylines in the league. You don't need to make the game shorter. You could lower them games a little bit. We don't need 82.
No.
We don't.
No. Make them East Conference games start at 7:30. Make them 6:30. Don't do that. That's what you can do. Make the Eastern Conference, or if you're gonna make the West Coast teams play in the afternoon, do that,
nigga. That's 12 o'clock in the afternoon for them. They're not gonna have no fans.
3 p.m. or something, 4 p.m. So make it a 5 p.m. game. Christmas, you got 5 p.m.
Bro,
games.
you just bunched in everything together. You want the East to play at 5 and them to play at their 5. Their 5 is our 8.
They do it for Christmas?
They do it for Christmas because everybody is off.
Like, what? I tell you one thing.
How do you figure it out during a Tuesday night in February?
You got 10.
That's why he's not the leader of the league because he gonna get fired.
No, I wouldn't get fired. Niggas' contracts will start getting hurt.
Bro, how? Okay, you tell me.
As the money went up throughout the years, bro, did the league not get worse? Yes or no? For the players, yes or no?
What you mean for the players? What you mean?
For the product of basketball. Since the players
That's
got
the
paid
fans.
more money, has the NBA not gotten bad?
For the fans, yes.
All right.
So what are we talking about?
If you take away the money, the product of basketball will get better.
I don't think so. I don't think them getting money is the problem.
It's the reason why you don't. Well, I blame LeBron for a star not wanting to be, or a superstar player not wanting to be in a dunk contest because he didn't do it. But that's another reason why they putting up 200 points on the All-Star game. Nobody taking it serious.
Because it's not a serious game.
But y'all play harder in the offseason at Chris Breakley gym, bro.
Because an All-Star game.
And y'all not getting paid for that.
All-Star game don't mean nothing.
Working out against each other in the
That
offseason.
means a lot. That's pride. That's ego.
Oh my God! So why is the All-Star game not a pride and an ego thing?
Because
It's your conference versus the other conference.
It don't matter. What is that?
It should matter.
What is that?
That's the problem right there. They don't take shit serious.
Bro, what is that going to do? If I win this game, what's going to happen?
I got to sit here and say we beat the Eastern Conference this year. That mattered to Mike, Magic, Larry, Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Chris Paul. It don't matter no more to these guys. That shit is bad, bro.
It don't matter.
That's bad.
I don't think it's bad, but it don't matter.
That is bad, bro. Y'all play hard against each other at Chris Breakley gym where you liable, y'all, God forbid, y'all tweak something and get hurt, and then your organization complaining about it, then they gonna go and start putting
Same
stuff.
thing happened in the All-Star game.
But again, at least y'all making it interesting to the fans.
See, at the end of the day,
it's about the fans put money in these players' pockets.
No. The owners put money in these players'
And
pockets.
if the fans stop going to these games or subscribing to these packages to watch these NBA games, the owners' pockets get hurt, so do the players' pockets get hurt.
So talk to the fans. Don't talk to the players. That's on the fans.
Hey, I'm with the fans. Y'all want to boycott some of these organizations? I'm with it.
Boycott them.
Because some of these organizations need to be
Boycott them.
fired.
But guess what?
Anyway.
But guess what? That team ain't getting boycotted.
I know it's not. We actually doing something to put winning basketball on the floor. And the NBA is better when you got the Lakers as a very good team ordered in the Knicks. Now they need to start working on Chicago. They need to get Philly together. The other two big markets in the team.
See?
They need to get Brooklyn together.
See? What's going on with the little market teams now? See what I'm talking about?
They don't get enough TV time. They're not getting enough TV time. When Giannis was at his peak, they was getting more national TV games. I don't even see the Bucks on national TV like that no more. I really don't.
Because there's other Eastern Conference teams you want to see aside of them. Look at us. We don't get no TV time. We the third biggest market in the league. Chicago Bulls. We get
y'all don't have nobody.
3.
Y'all don't have a name there.
3. We had 4 national TV games this year. 4.
Yeah, that's only because y'all don't have no name there.
4. And you know why? And I totally understand why. If we had a name or not, we don't need
TV time. Y'all would get more than 4 national TV games.
Listen, probably so.
It's not.
Like if we had a Derrick Rose still, like a Derrick Rose at his prime, we would. But at the same time, if we had a Derrick Rose at his prime, we would be in contention. So we would deserve those TV games because we are a good team.
Agreed.
That's the thing.
But at the same time, that's the same organization that was getting national TV games when Mike first came onto the scene, because he was a highlight reel.
He was a legendary player, bro.
He became a legendary player.
He was a legendary player from day one.
Bro, he was a hot. All right, bro.
He was a legendary player from day one.
I don't have Michael Jordan talking about. You're right, bro.
Yeah. All right. Because that's crazy. You trying to say this man wasn't legendary from day one.
He was a highlight reel, bro.
And 2,
he was a highlight reel.
You shouldn't compare that era to this era because at the end of the day, TV only showed 3 teams.
That's true.
Whereas now, like you said, there's other packages and stuff.
NBA TV package. I gotta get the Hulu. I gotta get the Amazon Prime. I gotta go get.
Listen, dog.
Sling TV, bro.
Listen,
it's
dog.
too much, bro.
Listen, dog.
I gotta get ABC. I gotta see. Bro, it's too much. Bro.
Listen, dog. That's on you. Listen. Y'all pay money for everything else. These niggas trying to get money, so they gonna put it in your face. Pause. It's up to you to buy it or not.
Don't buy none of that shit.
Don't buy it then. But it's up to y'all. Don't complain. When y'all sitting up there, y'all buying $700-800 pair of sneaks. So don't complain.
Who the fuck is buying $700?
A lot of people. Y'all complain.
But that's gonna last longer than.
Y'all buying $200 sneakers.
That's gonna last longer.
That depends.
It's gonna last me longer, bro. That don't really make sense.
Depends.
What you mean it depends?
The point is
it's clothes. I'm gonna wear it more than once. I'm only gonna see that basketball game one time.
No, you're not. You're not buying $200 for one game. You're buying $200 for a season. So that's a bunch of games that you can buy. compared to the pair of sneakers that you spending twice as much
But
for.
them subscriptions is some of them subscriptions is mostly these sneakers
And that's not going to be $200. That's why they give you options for you to figure out what's good for your draw. I'm not saying that they not drawn, because they are wilding out with always with being so greedy. But at the end of the day, you either gonna pay for it or not.
Man, put this shit back on TV.
Y'all niggas, you know, at the NBA, all y'all need to do, y'all need to get some superstars and y'all need to put them in bigger markets. That's it.
That goes to show you that the American product, we're not teaching them, we're not grooming or teaching, raising superstar players.
Bro.
Most of the most recent superstars have been international.
Yeah.
So that means us in the States, y'all need to do better. Y'all so-called coaches need to be doing better at trying to, you know.
First off,
but shout out to Lil Gil Arenas.
First off, take that stupid high school rule out. You'll get more superstars. How about that?
When the last time you seen a high school phenom that wasn't outside of Zion?
All of them is high school phenoms. They go to college. Cooper Flag was a high school phenom. That's what I'm saying. Now imagine if Cooper Flag was in the league right now instead of playing for Duke. Imagine if Zion was in the league when he was really dunking on niggas in high school instead of going to Duke. Like, y'all, that's what really threw everything off. Cause
I don't think so. Because it's not. Listen, since we need. I'm not saying Cooper Flag is a
Cooper Flag was playing in Team USA.
I don't buy into the high school shit like that. It really got to stand out. And the last player I really seen stand out in high school before Zion, Wall.
Ben stood out in high school.
And
look at what happened.
Nigga was 6'10" though. Like, you tallest nigga.
Stood out in high school. So now you got to be shorter than 6'10" to stand out.
Nah, but it ain't. I ain't see nothing that really was like, oh shit, yeah, he need to like it.
He was dominant. Just like Brian. Brian was 6'8". He just was dominant.
Brian, freaking nature. Ben wasn't a freaking nature. In high school, Ben was really a freaking nature, bro. Like Zion and Brian, we talking to.
He wasn't jumping out the building. He was the fastest nigga on the court. Being the tallest nigga on the court. Had the vision. Could dribble. He just didn't shoot.
Still don't shoot.
Still don't.
He gonna get a new contract.
You put these young bulls that's supposed to be in college. It's a lot of dudes that's supposed to be in college that's wasting their time.
Bro, we don't know nobody now but Cooper Flag in college. These last few years of college, bro, ain't no good college, really standout college players, bro.
I wasn't even listening. What you say?
Like, ain't no real legit names in college these last few years, bro. Since Zion and RJ Barrett and them.
Cooper Flag shouldn't even be in there. That's all I'm saying. There's certain players that shouldn't even be
I think Cooper Flag gonna be good. I don't think he gonna All-Star. I give him All-Star.
And that's good.
It is good, but it ain't a superstar player.
Just like I don't think Elijah Arenas is gonna be All-Star player.
I think Gil created a monster. I ain't gonna count. Gil's son, Kion, Bryce. I got big faith in Bryce being something in the league, but yeah, the Carlos Boozer kids, they gonna be decent. Like, ain't no real big legit names that's really coming in.
There's no LeBrons.
Yes, yeah.
There's nobody that you can. None of them young boys can play in the league right now. None of them young boys you said. Elijah Arenas cannot play in the NBA.
I ain't gonna say that. I got Bronny James on my team.
Bronny can't play in it. Bronny averaged 3 points on Sierra Kane. He cannot play in I'm sorry, Bryce. He averaged 3 points a game.
No, Bryce didn't average 3 points.
He averaged like 5.
Bryce averaged more than Bronny, I believe, in high school. But I'm saying I got Bronny on my team who shouldn't be on the NBA team. But he's on the NBA team because of his dad. That's what I'm alluding to. That's what I'm saying. Who averaged more points?
Trying to find that, Joe.
Ronnie should have stayed in college again, but I get it. He had a scarce situation. You got a chance for your dream. You gotta take it. He balling in the G.
Bryce averaged 5.6 points a game, 6 man off the bench on Sierra King. He's not an NBA player.
I didn't say Bryce was an NBA player.
No, I'm saying none of them niggas you naming is an NBA player. I don't trust.
We just seen Elijah going down there toe to toe with KD.
He cooked Nas Reed, bro.
That's an NBA player.
Nas Reed is not a defender, bro.
He's an NBA player.
You can be an NBA player and not a good defender.
You saw Elijah go at it toe to toe with KD until KD had to wake up. I'm like, no, let me really turn it on.
Because he was, like you just said, he was taking them lightly. I didn't say Elijah's ass.
That says a lot.
I didn't say Elijah's ass.
That says a lot though.
He's not. But he's not.
If KD had to sit there and be like, hold on, time out. I'm really could lose this 1-on-1 to a college kid.
You can make shots. I'm just saying, none of these young boys that's in college or in high school is earth shattering. You feel me? You're not looking at them like LeBron.
America coaches, y'all better do something.
Look, who we talking about? Boom. Who show up on the TV? You see what I'm saying? Best player in the country.
That's fine. Again, y'all better figure it out. Because if not, international players gonna come over here and take over.
Like KD said, cut it out. Stop it. That'll never happen.
KD can say that.
That'll never happen, bro. Never.
Okay.
I don't know what about the Olympics told you that the USA.
I didn't. No.
Them niggas is not creeping close.
Because of who played on the Olympics last year, bro?
Yeah, they helped.
Exactly. So
when
we sent the B team and the C team over there.
We didn't send that B team over. We did not.
I said when they sent the C team and the B team with KD and Dame and them niggas struggled to bring back gold. The C team didn't even get close to sniffing the gold.
Hey, the C team wasn't our best.
So you telling me in 4 years, Team USA bringing the gold home?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Mark my words.
I like the. If you gonna sit there and boycott Kyrie Irving again, because ain't gonna be Steph, ain't gonna be KD, ain't gonna be no LeBron.
Yeah.
And if you gonna have a coach that ain't gonna play Jason Tatum,
he's not gonna be back. You know he's not gonna be back.
No, Eric Spoelstra the coach. He'll go back.
He's not gonna be back. They're gonna have they're gonna have a better coach. Two, everybody on their team is gonna be 4 years better.
I hope so.
Anthony Edwards is gonna be entering his prime. The only question I got about
they're gonna need a big.
That's it. That's the only question I got about it. And to be honest, it really ain't gonna. It's probably gonna be Chet. And we see what Chet be doing against Wemby every time you play him.
That's true, but
come on, it's not.
But that banging and
these people, get one. They get one player, and then all of a sudden they catching up. No,
but the last 4 years, bro, has been the international players like really dominating the league. These countries get one player. Yeah, and you see how hard they play against us?
They play hard and lose. I don't care about how hard you play. I care about winning the game. Okay. Y'all lose. Mm-hmm. We're not I don't think we're gonna be 1992 no more. I'll say that. No, I don't think we winning every game by 35 no more.
Past that.
I don't think that's it. Because now there's more, like basketball has advanced all over the world. So it's not like you just coming in playing against a bunch of dudes that's just doing this on the off time. The difference is the skill level. Because outside of their number one player, the rest of their team don't even match up to the rest of our team.
Yeah, but for somehow, some way, we always in a nip and tuck ball game with these teams.
Yeah, I agree. They play tough, but again, I care about a dub. I don't like. I was having a conversation.